50 YouTube channels run by the worst humans on earth have put out drama videos on Kris Tyson. Apparently she like flirted with like 13-year-old when like 8 years ago, but when she was like 22 and the kid was 13 and they met up when the kid was 16 or something. She's Ava now. Ava. The victim has come forward to say they weren't groomed, not saying this means they weren't, but people are overlooking this. Yeah, that's true, but also not like necessarily a reliable. Yeah, I don't really know, because I'm not going to watch a fucking like YouTube drama video to that point. You know, honestly, not surprised at all considering the Shadman stuff. She was really into Shadman. I don't know the lore. I don't know the lore. The only thing I've seen is that Ava had a tweet from like 2016 where she was like, yeah, I love lolicon, which is a bad look. I figured that if it was one tweet in isolation, it might be one of those like a person was trying to be edgy and it fell flat thing, because I don't know if it was like substantiated by anything, but you know, like Shadman stuff and then this, I don't really know. Feels like orchestrated culture war drama. I mean, probably, but it could also be real, which like something can be orchestrated culture war drama while also being like a real issue, right? I saw someone's tweet that it wasn't even flirting, just inappropriate jokes she was making with a minor. Still weird and appropriate, but not actual grooming, though I don't know how true that is. I'll need to read to find out more. I don't have to watch one of these videos, do I? Okay, here's one that's like 7 minutes. There's like no way to parse the information except through these.
Before starting this video, I want everyone to understand 2 things.
Oh god, right off the... You know, you click one that's 7 minutes long, and it's going to be, like, very perfunctory, right? Getting right the fuck to it. Okay, right, I know the lolly tweet or whatever.
There's a very sketchy personality. What in he was expelled when some... In 20... Shadman's vision was much clearly molested. This is another drawing by Shadman as a centerpiece.
Wow, I really don't care to watch this at all. I don't even necessarily like disagree with the video's contents or whatever. It's just I can't watch YouTube drama videos. I fucking hate this editing style because it's made for like 10-year-olds. Yeah, they're all trying to rip off Sunny V2, who is also made for 10-year-olds. It's meant for the attention spans of people who are 10 years old. Really hate that the game theory editing style is now just the conspiracy style. Well, that's because the game theory channel was also made to appeal to the attention spans of 10-year-olds. Like that's the unifying feature here, is that drama YouTube is like prepubescent boy YouTube, right? Like there's not like that's the whole back and forth, man. Read the guy who was allegedly groomed tweets first. Okay, I'm not saying that the tweet from the guy who was allegedly groomed doesn't mean anything, but also it kind of doesn't mean anything, right? Like you can't take the word of like that'd be like a husband beats his wife and you ask the wife and the wife's like, no, it's fine, you know, like you kind of have to go on the info, right? Why? Because you have to go on the info, you know? You can't really trust people if they're closely involved or they have a good relationship or something. Yeah, but they do have some agency. Their agency should be used to contest the facts of the issue, not to just say, oh no, it's fine, right? Oh no, it's fine isn't enough. You know, they need to contest the facts of the issue. They need to say like, because I am involved in this, I have close info, and the close info that I have, here it is, and that's why like this is different, you know? He does in fact contest the facts of the issue. I didn't take a camper van to meet up with Kris. I was on vacation with my family and stopped by with my family present and said hi. Okay. This is in reply to a drama alert tweet. People did say that about the lady Drake kissed on stage when she was 17. Okay, pardon me if I'm misremembering, but the weird part about that wasn't that Drake kissed the 17-year-old. It was that someone then said, yo, she's 17. And Drake went, yo, why you 17 with a fat ass like that? That's crazy. You're too sexy. Haha. And then like went off or whatever. Wasn't that the weird part? Am I misremembering? Isn't that like the same incident? Yeah, he was like, damn, you thick though. Like that's the way. Yeah, if somebody had said, hey, she's 17, and he'd been like, you know, like I don't think anyone would have really, yeah, I don't think that would have been like remembered as a you know, yeah, certified lover boy, exactly. Drake was also hanging out with underage models and then would throw them huge parties. Ah, Thana, you know, there's a song that came out recently that I think you might like, you know, it touches on some of these issues, yeah. Okay, so anyway.
This ain't true. And this screenshot is, and here we go. Censor this guy since he was 13. Kris Tyson was in college. And
okay. I guess if this was on YouTube, there's no risk of posting it.
This ain't true. And this screenshot is Kris Tyson talking one-on-one with him. And at this point, he would have been 16. And here we go. Here is the picture of them meeting up together. I'm gonna censor his face. And as you can see right there, there's Carl right there. There's Kris Tyson right there. Kris Tyson was talking to this guy since he was 13. Kris Tyson was in college. And of course, the moment he was able to drive, he takes a camper van out in the middle of the woods, which, by the way, very secluded area. Let me talk about that. Anytime that someone is taking a camper van somewhere, bringing it out in the desert or the middle of the woods, it's very unnecessary because there's RV parks.
What? It's suspicious to bring a camper van to the forest? Is that not the thing you do? Who buys a camper van and then goes to an RV park? I mean, you can, but it's a camper van to camp with.
There's the Walmart parking lot.
Vaush, you don't have to care about this. I'm telling myself that right now. I'm like fighting in my mind. There's two wolves, and one of them is like, hey, you should get involved in this like drama for content. The other one is like, you don't have to pretend to care, man.
There's plenty of areas you can go instead of going to a place that's very unfamiliar to you to camp out there, especially in a secluded area.
What do you do? This is like nothing. It's very suspicious to take a camper van out camping, especially in a secluded area that's far away from the city.
So the real question is, if he was talking to Kris Tyson, who is interested in both men and women, since he was 13 years old and Kris Tyson was in college, why did he take a camper van out to see him and take it out in the middle of the woods in this secluded area?
This is nothing. This is literally like... And then the person who was allegedly groomed said, I didn't take a camper van to meet up with Kris. I was on vacation with my family and stopped by with my family present and said hi. Okay. That's it? This is nothing. I thought it was more than this. I'm pretty sure I've heard other things that are more suspicious than this, but this is the problem with getting any kind of... Like, this drama YouTube is legitimately the most, like, pro-pedophile institute. They rival the fucking Vatican Church, because even if a person is really bad, drama YouTube is so, like fucking... just stupid, just genuinely stupid, like low IQ, that they dilute any actual bad behavior with waves of fucking nothing, like just massive rolling waves of bullshit that completely disengage. Like, that motherfucker had a Sonichu medallion at the front of his table. Why would I think this guy has anything worthwhile to say? Ava might actually have done a bunch of creepy pedo shit. I don't know, and now I don't care. That was my attempt. That was my attempt at engaging. It's done now. Why did Ava delete everything on her Twitter? Lily Krem, that is actually... You ask a lot of questions, and I've told you to cut it out. You're actually catching a mute for that one. Because I just got a little... Like a synapse just like popped inside my head. Why would you think I know the answer to that? You ask a lot of questions, Lily Krem. That happened over a month ago, actually. I don't fucking know. The guy with the Sonichu medallion defends EDP as well. EDP, that really fat right-wing black guy who got caught actually like mid trying to hook up with a little girl. Okay, yeah, that tracks. The problem with drama YouTube is that half of them are pedophiles, so they're not really anti-pedophilia. They're just like, which pedophiles do we like and which ones we don't, basically. Like, if you're holistically anti-pedophilia, you can't be a part of the drama community, because like that is not... That's a hostile audience at that point. They all defend each other, yeah. Well, they're the experts then? Yeah, they're all like Dexter, you know? Only they have the on-site expertise, you know, to actually hunt the out of the click pedos. I like drama YouTube content sometimes, but my biggest problem with them is a recent drama bringing up someone's diaper fetish and a drama about abuse. What does someone's stupid icky fetish have to do with anything? Axolotls with cream. They don't care about abuse. plenty of people in the drama community are like pro abuse as long as it's being done by friends of theirs. They don't care. All they care about is producing like sensationalist content for 12-year-old boys to give them likes and subscribes over. That is literally it. If you're ever watching a drama channel and they're like performing disagreement over something that you also dislike, it is meaningless. You don't share any values there. They literally just they're literally just like purely as a consequence of like it being monetizable for them to pretend to have those beliefs.